Hello guys, and welcome to another XGL stream here. We are going to have another amateur show match between teams Dragons Roar and Vanquish. It's a Vanquish pickup team, and today I'll be casting alongside Gatlin. So, hello friend.
Well, what is up, Aussie? I mean, obviously with Dragons Roar lineup taking the Premiership, and they are obviously favourites to win this this match. But obviously we're going to play all of the 5 maps. Vanquish taking that championship, so yeah, it should be a good game. Yeah, the 5 maps we will play today will be Hardpoint Yemen, S&D on Standoff, we'll have CTF on Slums, Hardpoint Raid, and then S&D on Meltdown. So what are you expecting? What sort of match are you looking forward to? Well, I don't know. I mean, Yemen is it is a hard map to play, really. So I'm not going to judge the two teams more on this. But S&D, I really want to look forward to, because I've heard this Vanquish team is good on S&D. Not sure about this Vanquish team, but what I've heard should be a really good match.
It should be good. I'm going to start jumping on board with Tuna, on board this Dragons Roar team. So it'll be Dragons Roar at the top with the Tuna, KTX, Kerr, Synth, and VANQ in the bottom with Pac-Man, Tyson, Design, and Saunders.
Identified.
So on board with Tuna as he throws smokes and Semtex into the hill. And it looks like he sees one in carpets. He just fired in time, he actually goes down. Let's jump on board with Synth, who's actually inside the hill. He picks up 2. And he's just trying to stay alive. And he just... Oh, he actually goes down to a team nade there from Tuna. But it's down with Silver with Synth. He's out and come through his main arc. And it's been a
I'm actually going to jump on board with Pac-Man right now, as he actually does get taken out by KCX. Going to stay on board with Pac-Man though, through the respawn. There's 25 seconds. They're going to start to have to look at rotations, but they have got control on this hill right now. And he does see picking up a kill on Synth, but gets taken out by KCX. It has been a close game so far. What do you think? What do you think the ending game? I mean, you can't obviously judge a whole game on the first hill, but what do you think so far about the game, Ozzy?
I think it's been a good game so far. Obviously, DR, Dragon Roar, have taken the first hill. They've won that convincingly. And they're also in the second hill. Synth is in the hill. And he's going to pick up a kill on Design there. And it's these first couple of hills are very, very important. If you can get a point lead and a score streak lead, then that can definitely help going into the late stage of the match, where you can obviously break hills easier. But as we can see, I'm on board, still on board with Synth, and although his team is spawning out, they've still got the hill, which is good to play. Let's jump on board with who should we? Let's go on board with Titan. He's up top, and he's trying. They've got to try and break this hill, this Vanquish team, and I think he's just trying to keep hold of spawns for this top hill, but his score's starting to get away from him here, and it could be worrying if the score gains any further.
Yeah, Vanquish do need to pull something out of the bag very soon before the lead is going to slip away from them. I'm actually on board with Vanquish Titan right now. He does see one purple, not going to go for the kill though, going to make the priority out in the rotation, but Design does get taken out. Saunders covering for him, taking out a kill on Synth, and Titan does see get some hit markers on that red car, but he's going to check his behind, does get stunned though, and he's going to need to make some kills for his team, but actually does get picked out by Synth. We're going to jump on board with Saunders right now. He is on the objective, and he is last on the hill now, getting some backup from his team. And he's just going to need to stay on this. But, he's going to stay on board with him. Two actually do get a 2-piece by Saunders. Great play there. And Design picks up a kill. And yeah, it looks like they could get full time on this. So what do you think, Ozzy?
Yeah, it does look really good. I mean, I'm going to jump across the curve quick, because he's on a 5 kill streak. And he's in this middle shot. I mean, they haven't got the hill, but it looks like he's just going to try and pick kills, because he's not far away from that Hellstorm, and that Hellstorm could be crucial when they get onto the next hill for breaking storms. Oh, he's actually going to get killed. Maybe a bad play there, pushing, trying to get too great for his kill streak. But he's actually Saunders now. He's on a 5 kill streak. He's just died in the hill, but he has got a Hellstorm igniting him. And that could be massive in the late game. Let's jump across to... I'm actually going to jump on board with... Who looks like they're setting up well for this next hill? Well,
Point identified.
Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, Dragons Roar definitely have the better setup. On with Kerr, who's holding spawns at the moment. And this hill could be massive. I mean, if like DR can get a big time on his hill, then obviously they'll get good streaks and be very dominant going into the later hills.
Yeah, this hill is so hard to break, as of course everybody knows. But Saunders, with those streaks, I'm actually going to stay on board with him to see if he does use them. I mean, in my opinion, it would be a bad move to use them on this hill, because it's hard to break even with streaks. Right now we're going to see him push up, try and get the anchor, and should be obviously big. I think it will go down to the next hill really will decide the game, because if Vanquish don't make a setup on the next hill, then they could definitely be forced out of the game.
Yeah, I was going to say, Saunders streaks could be so big in breaking this next hill that there'll be obviously more use on the next hill. There'll be a bit useless on Churchill because obviously it's very hard to streak. So he's actually just called in the lightning while the Dragon's Roar team are on rotation, and he's not going to actually pick anyone up, and that's arguably a waste of a streak there because he didn't break. He's actually using his second streak as well now. I think he's wasted both these streaks because he hasn't gained any map control. There was on the hill. There was no need to waste in 2 streaks. They haven't broken any anchors or anything. So I'll class them streaks as wasted.
Oh yeah, but at the end of the day, they've got hill control. That's really all that matters. I mean, obviously the streaks could have been huge if he used them right, but they have still got hill control, and that's probably really all he cares about. But right now, the hill has actually been contested in Kerr, and KCX picking up the kills. The vital kill is Tuna, and that is 3D. We're going to be on board with Saunders, who is the only person on the team right now contesting the hill. Picks up a kill, but gets taken out by Pac-Man. And they really need to do something because they are going to get forced out of this game pretty soon.
Hardpoint locked down.
Yeah, this looks good for DR. They've got a lot of points in this hill. They normally double the lead now. I can't see any streaks in the game, so I can't see. I mean, if VANQ has an array of streaks, then maybe they'll be able to get back into this game pretty quick. But without streaks, it's really difficult getting in. But the next one's the middle hill. The middle hill is normally a very contested hill. So if they don't get a lot of points on this, then it could almost be game over.
Yeah, it could be game over, definitely. I mean, they've almost got a 100-point lead now. Obviously, you know, VANQ has got control of that hill, and we're going to be on board with Pac-Man. Does pick up a kill on Synth, but gets taken out quickly by Tuna. We're going to stay on board with him through the respawn. And his team is actually making quite good time on this hill. If they can only just keep it, they could definitely be well back in this game. But obviously their rotation needs to be on point. Team is playing excellently now, actually. They could well be back in the game.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with how VANQ have turned it around these last couple of hills. And they've really been doing well. But if I just flick off the scoreboard there, we have to see KCX is going huge for his team. Not least VANQ players are negative. It has been a good game so far. It's been close, and this rotation so big. I'm actually going to jump on board with Saunders. He's going to be the first player in the new hill. And let's see if he can make some plays and hold off the DR team as they come in. He's going to look everyone. He gets one through the smoke. That's a big kill for his team, and obviously they're now set up with a good chance. And with almost, if they can get good time off this, it will almost be equal going into the next hill.
Well, we actually do see Saunders get taken out. I'm just going to jump on board with Titan, who is actually on the next hill. But as you can see from the map, there's 2 players contesting him. Just pick up a kill there. And we can also see one player is going to contest him now. He's going to go up the stairs. But his players are doing really well to support him, and he really doesn't have to do anything, really. But he actually does get picked out there. And Titan's actually pulled out a sniper right now. So this is an interesting turn of events. And he's got that overkill, so he's going to switch to his MA, picks up some hit markers. And you know, that was good time off that last hill, and they're only a couple points behind now. So it will be all up to the rotation if this Vanquish team can come back. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah,
I'm going to stay on board with Titan because he does have that sniper, and I'm not sure if he's been running that all game. But if he has, it's a very strange class, but I can understand Yemen's got a lot of long sight lines and possibly could be used to good use. But let's say he does. He's going to pick up one there, and he's going to pull out a sniper again. Oh, is he going to pick up that kill? No, he goes down. So let's jump on board with Saunders, who's in the hill, as this VANQ team come back up close, and there's streaks being called in, and it's actually Simp who's called in another one. Looks like he's just using his streaks to try and take VANQ off this hill, because I think if you look, DR are starting to worry that VANQ have pulled themselves right back into this game now. We're jumping back on board with Saunders, who's picked up 2 kills, and he is in the hill.
Yeah, Saunders is actually the hill rat for this team, and a great job he's doing for the team right now, picking up that hill time. I'm going to stay on board with him. They're closing up. They're only 20 points behind now, and if they do get the scraps, he'll be down to 10 seconds. And this is a really close game. Obviously, DR have been the favourites, but Vanquish, I have to say, they're playing excellently.
Yeah, it's all going to be about rotation on this one. And if we have a look, this DR team are set up, so as soon as it switches, they're getting points. Now I'm going to jump on board with KCX. He's on a 3-kill streak, and he's just trying to stop these players from getting to the hill. Looks like Kerr and KCX, they're both the ARs for this DR team, and they're doing a great job of just holding back this VANQ team, and just them scores are slowly rising. Continues to get harder and harder for VANQ to get back into this game.
Kerr and KCX are doing work, but the question, they need to get hill time. I mean, they're getting average hill time on this, but they're not really getting enough. And VANQ are making a great comeback right now, and it could very well come down to the last hill.
Yeah, definitely. We like to see games come close finishes, and with no streaks in play, it could be about who just gets these last couple of seconds from each hill. I mean, if Simp can get these last 10 seconds, that's going to give them about a 40-50 point lead going into the last hill. It could be almost impossible for VANQ to win it. So VANQ have to hold pretty much every second in this hill to have any chance of winning this game.
Yeah, well, I'm going to jump on board with Kerr right now. He's on a 6 streak, getting weak though. Our point is contested. He sees his teammate go in there, gets taken out though. It could all be down to Kerr. Will he get these streaks? If he does, game could be over for VANQ, but the last hill, and I'm not sure. I think that VANQ have actually been eliminated from this game now. Mathematically, yes, they have. Great plays from Kerr, picking up the score streaks there. I'd definitely give MVP to him. Let's look at the scoreboard right now. Kerr's 26 and 12 right now, man. I mean, he is playing excellently for his team. And that concludes the win.
Yeah, that was brilliant work from the two ARs from this DR team. Both Kerr and KCX picked up big kills, small deaths, anchored really well, and it just shows a good anchor wins games, and it was proved in that match. But we're going to go into the next map coming up will be an S&D. So let's see if VANQ, you said they're a good S&D team. So let's see what they can sharpen their skills in the S&D. We can jump straight into this map. I mean, DR did take that. I was expecting to take it a bit. Obviously, I thought, when I first saw these two teams, I thought DR were going to take this 5-0. Now looking at it, I can see VANQ picking up a couple of maps easily, and we could see this being a 3-2, going to a last map maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, comes down to the S&D really. If VANQ do break DR on this S&D, then it could be a very interesting best of 5, because if DR do take this, then they will need to win on CTF. It all comes down to this really. This is a really crucial match, and VANQ do need to take this.
Yeah, if VANQ can take this S&D, obviously they lost the first respawn game type. CTF is a different respawn game type, but with the killing power of the two 7F boys, possibly they could win that one. It will need VANQ will have to win a hard point to give them a chance going to the last S&D. So I think VANQ will have to win this map, and possibly CTF if they want to have a chance of picking up the win in this best of 5.
I mean, that's an interesting point that you make. KCX and Kerr, the firepower for this team. I really, looking at that point now, I really do not see VANQ taking CTF with that kind of AR control that they're going to have on the CTF. I really do not see VANQ picking up. I mean, obviously Design is a good player as well, and Saunders is the objective player for this team, but still, I really do not see them taking the CTF, so I really think this is going to change the whole series around. Yeah,
I agree with you completely. Saunders did such a great job. He was always in that hill, he was always around that hill, and he picked up a lot of time on the hills for VANQ, and it really did show. But at the end of the day, if your ARs aren't slaying, then you can't stop the people getting to the hill, and he was getting broken time after time. I mean, if you look in the lobby here, if you look at the DR scores, pretty much most of their players are almost at 4,000, well over 3,000, especially the two 7F boys. I mean, KCX only need 5,000 points. And when you've got someone like Titan only getting nearly 2,000, it really shows in the game who's going to be the stronger team.
Yeah, well, definitely. I think KCX and Kerr from this DR lineup are the players to watch, really. And from VANQ, I'd say, Saunders being the only objective player that I've seen in the spotlight recently, and Design, I think he's the AR for the team. Wasn't really specking him as much last game, but this S&D should be great, and we're going to get off to a start right now. Who do you want to jump on board with? What team do you want to jump on board with, Ozzy?
I want to jump on board with Titan. If he's using a sniper in hardpoint, he'll definitely be using a sniper in S&D. Let's jump on board with Titan, and I'm not sure if he's using a sniper. He's definitely got an M8 out. He may be running that overkill if we can't see from here. But let's jump on board with him. Let's see what he does from the off.
Bomb acquired.
So one important thing about he switched to a sniper class. Just as I said it.
This sniper class. He's on in brown, and let's see him, but doesn't manage to pick up the kill. And we're going to send